Hey, Beaver readers, it's Miss Chambers. Hey, I'm excited to see you today. We are going to be talking about a lot of different resources, and the one today we're going to be talking about is Adobe Podcast. So I'm going to share my screen right now. You're going to go into a new tab and type in Adobe Podcast. Because you are a Seattle Public School District student, you have access to Adobe products and an Adobe pathway via CTE. And so one of the things we have access to is Adobe Podcast. It is in beta right now. Just type in Adobe Podcast and this will pop up right here. When it pops up, you're going to click in and then you're going to sign in the upper right. When you sign in the upper right, you're going to use your school district email and you are going to move from there. When it asks for a personal account or a school account, please use a company or school account. It may try to use your Gmail account. Please don't do that. Please use your school account with your school email. When you are in it, in Adobe Podcast, it will look like this. And so it's a person talking on a microphone. You're going to scroll down and you're going to notice it says Studio Mic Check Enhanced Speech. You're going to go to the studio. You are ready to rumble, folks. Okay. You're going to go to the left where it says New Project. And for the purposes of this, I'm going to go back and make sure that when I share my screen, that I shared it using sound. Of course, I didn't. Okay, here we go. I don't know why they don't make that the default. It just makes me really angry. Okay, here we are back to Adobe Podcast. Now, when you're on Adobe Podcast, see this red button? This is where you record things, okay? So if I was going to record right now, wants to use your microphone, yeah, allow and revisit. Okay, so if I was recording for Miss Yardley's class, I would be recording in Spanish. I would be speaking in Spanish, I would be talking in Spanish, I would be sharing my thoughts about some of my Spanish resources. I would be waxing philosophical on all excellent things on this podcast. Okay, stop recording. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to share this and it's going to even be able to download your transcript. So it will be able to see everything you've said and download as a transcript. Now, if you want to make your recording even better, you'll go to filters and you'll turn on enhanced speech. That means it's going to clean up everything that it hears. Okay. Now, in addition to cleaning up everything that it hears, as you can see right here, it's because I and I right? It cleans that up. You can even go in and remove some of it. You can also add music. So see these collections to the left? You can pick them. I'm going to pick Prism. You've got low energy, high energy. You've got intros and outros. You've got background. Okay, so let's say I wanted to add low energy. It's not really my vibe. You know me. I'm more high energy. Okay, I'm going to add it. Yeah, I'm going to add it. Let's add that little puppy. Okay, there it goes. So it's high energy. Now, it's right. So right when people hear my podcast, they're going to hear that noise, and then you're going to hear me talking. Now, what if I want to have it more than just a little bit? More than a just fade in or fade out. Maybe I want to set it as a background, okay? So then it'll be behind me while I'm talking. And it may not even be long enough. I may have to double up that sound, okay? So when I'm done, I'm going to keep recording and I can even move. Maybe I decide I don't want this to be at the intro. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I want this as an outro or fade in. Maybe I want it as a fade out too. I can change all that on the right, okay? So I also can choose to add another part of music, and eventually I can go over here and share it. So when I share it, that means I can share it with Miss Yardley, and I can create a template. She can hear it, but not edit my version. Okay. So when I download, that's me downloading to my computer, and I will be able to have it there as well. So, folks, if you want to hear yourself, you can always hear it right here. I obviously only spoke for 6 seconds, so it wasn't as chat as I normally am. But anyway, that's how you do Adobe Podcast. Placeholder would be one of those pieces that if you want to actually do some visuals, you can use Adobe Express for that. And obviously, if you have your own music you want to upload using copyright laws, I would suggest that as well. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. That's Adobe Podcast. And if you have any questions, please email me at tschambers.org. And I look forward to working with you on this. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.